Assalamu alaikum. Hope so you're fine and you're doing well. So let's start with the GSA Part 1 2024 MCQs. So in fish liver oil there is vitamin A and D. So as we know, vitamin D and A both are fat soluble, and I have remembered it as a Dika. Dika, the person who's my friend, Dika. These all vitamins are fat soluble, and rest all vitamins are water soluble. So fat soluble are present in all types of fats, fatty things, or we can say the liver oil, fish liver oil, or the other fat, butter, or all these things. So when day and night are equal, and this is 20th March and 23rd December. The both are the time when equal day and night happens. What are the total number of combinations of the 9 things? That takes 3. So we can see here, this is the answer 84, and you can calculate it. So the chemical formula for alum is KAlSO4 twice dot 12H2O. So question number 5, the radius of circle is increased 3 times. So as we know, the radius is pi r square. So if we increase it 3 times, so it means, so you are actually doing by doubling your square, just so you can say here it is r square. If you are increasing it 3r, it means it is equal to 3r square, which means it is equal to, the new area will be 9 pi r square. It means it is 9 times the original area, so it is 9 times option C. 1 degree of the longitude on equator is equal to the distance, and that is 69 miles, and it is simply the whole circumference of earth, that is round 40,075 kilometers, and you divide it on 360, which is the whole circle's degree. Whole circle degree is 360, and you will get the answer in kilometers, and you can convert it into miles as well. So the next is, the protein molecule is made up of, as we know, the protein molecules are made up of long chains of amino acids, as it contains at least 10,000 chains of amino acids. The minimum amount of vitamin stored in the human body, and this vitamin will be vitamin C. As we know, Dika. Dika are all vitamins which are fat soluble, and these are stored all in our major organs, and these are not easily removed from the body. So vitamin C is easily removed in from our body, and it is present in citrus fruits containing like lemon and the other things. Citrus fruits. Isotopes of an element contain equal number of protons. It may be proton and electron, but it is a limited case when there is neutral isomers. When there are not neutral isomer, then the only option will be proton. So the pH of the soil can be increased by using the limestone, which is calcium carbonate, and if you add calcium carbonate into the soil, actually it raises the pH by doing the reaction, and actually it forms calcium hydroxide. As the calcium hydroxide is alkaline in nature, so we can say it is raising the soil pH of the soil. So question number 11, which of the following is used for measuring the distance, that is a light year? Which of the following contain greater number of carbon atoms in the 1 mole of each compound? So as we know, the number of carbon atoms in ethanol are 2, and water is no one, methanol is 1, chloroform is 1. So the maximum number of carbon atom is present in ethanol. Question 13, a pencil dipped in water appears bent due to the action of refraction. As we know, when we bend the pencil into the water, the phenomena of refraction happens. Fish die outside the water due to the non-absorbance of oxygen. As we know, there are gills in place of lungs in fishes. As in humans there are lungs, but in fishes there are gills which give can achieve the oxygen or absorb the oxygen from that is dissolved in water. So gills are unable to receive oxygen from the air. So in dementia is the memory loss actually. This is short-term memory loss, and it the option C is correct. Loss of thinking, remembering, and reasoning. Actually, it is a memory loss. So earthquake is measured by the instrument that is seismograph, as the earthquake is known as done by actually the seismic wave of the earth, so it is measured by the seismograph. Cyclone is formed, actually cyclone is formed by warm and moist air rises upward, and as a result the other movements the other winds move in different directions and cause the cyclone. So when red light is used in traffic, and why it is used, so we can remember it as a web gear. Web. Okay, let me change the color. The red, from left to right, there is increase of wavelength. So we can say web gear her increase in wavelength, and we know when wavelength increased, frequency is decreased. As we know, V is equal to f lambda, and so here if we become equal, f will be equal to V over lambda. That means if V is constant, then frequency and wavelength are inversely proportional to each other. So we can say here uh, when the red light is used, it has long wavelength and short frequency. So high frequency and high wavelength can never be done, short wavelength no, and high frequency no. So in heavy water, what is present actually in heavy water, as we know, the heavy water is not the normal water, and it is the deuterium water. Deuterium is the isotope of hydrogen. There are three isotopes of hydrogen. One is protium, second is deuterium, and third is tritium. So in heavy water, it is the deuterium which contains H21. So this is present in water, including calcium and magnesium as well. So these metal ions are also present in heavy water. So the next is, so it is denoted by D2O and contain deuterium, and the last is ionosphere is located in the maximum range, that is 60 to 300, and that is option A. Thank you.